Good day to everyone who is tuned in into the video. Today we'll be focusing on Natural Science Grade 9 in Term 1. Well, the knowledge area is life and living, with the topic systems in the human body, and the subtopic is body systems. So we will be most likely focusing on the human body in a way that it functions in our daily lives. Well, this is a Term 1 topic that has a lot of marks to contribute to your term. Well, this is your host. I am Dingani Nkosi. I hope you will be tuned in. Firstly, let me define the lesson content. So in this content, we will be having the pre-knowledge, the terminologies, body systems, definitions of the body systems. So we will be focusing on 4 of the strands in the body systems that are to be discussed, which is the digestive system, the circulatory system, the respiratory system, musculoskeletal system, and ending our topic will be the summary of the whole content. Firstly, we will describe the aims and the objectives of the topic. Firstly, we will describe the main system of the body, that is the digestive system, the circulatory system, respiratory system, and the musculoskeletal system. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to describe the excretory system, the nervous system, the reproductive system of the human body. You will be able to state the process and the purpose of the different body system. You will be able to discuss the issues associated with each body system. And lastly, you'll be able to discuss and name the main components of the excretory system, as well as the reproductive and the nervous system. Pre-knowledge. Well, most of us we have learned about living things in our previous grades. That is, in grade 4, we have learned about living things, the people that breed, the animals, the plants. They are all part of our living systems. So to understand what is ahead, you may need to take a step back and look at what you have learned before in grade 4 and as well as in grade 8. In grade 8, we've learned about the photosynthesis and respiration, which is mostly likely the similar parts that we will be learning about today. There is photosynthesis. If we all remember, photosynthesis is whereby the plants, they take in carbon dioxide as foods and gives us oxygen as end product. So we have the cellular respiration, that is an human body giving off carbon dioxide, which then the plants will take in. It takes in the oxygen given off by the photosynthesis and mostly utilized by heterotrophs. Well, we are familiar with photosynthesis and respiration. Let's move on. The terminologies that we will mostly be encountering in this topic will be digestion, which is the process of breaking food into smaller and simpler substances. And we have the esophagus, which is the tube that connects the mouth and to the stomach. And the other one is heart attack. I'm sure you might be familiar with the name. Not so good of a name. It's a blood clot that blocks flow of blood, whereby the heart muscles do not receive oxygen and the heart can be damaged. We have all heard about people that had heart attacks, maybe from the TV, or rather maybe someone that's closer to you. We have a stroke, where the blood flow to the brain is stopped and the brain cells start to die because of the lack of oxygen. And then asthma, it's a disorder that causes airways of lungs as to swell that leads to shortness of breath and coughing. There's lung cancer, a disease where lung cells have grown uncontrollably and often caused by smoking. Respiration, the process that uses oxygen to convert food into energy. The body system. The human body system consists of several integrated systems working together. For example, when you hear your morning alarm, your body wakes up, and then that is, it wakes up working to allow a response that allows you to wake up. Also, when you eat food, your body organs, making your body with your body organs making a system work together to break down the food. The topics that we are going to be discussing today will be the digestive system, the circulatory system, thirdly the respiratory system, and lastly will be the musculoskeletal system. Here is the human body diagram with internal organs. As you can see, we have different functions and different names for the different um, organs in the human body. That is the stomach, kidneys, intestines, the pancreas, the gallbladder, the liver, and as well as the lungs. The first subtopic that we will be discussing today will be the digestive system. You might have heard about what is the digestive system. Its function is to break down food into dissolved nutrients that can be absorbed into the into the bloodstream and transported to the cells through the body. That's the functions where you chew food, break it down, and it is absorbed by the bloodstream and transported to your cells, which you cannot see them through the naked eye. And the main process of the digestive system is, firstly, it's the ingestion. We talked about this name on the terminologies. So ingestion means the intake of food by biting, chewing, and swallowing. That is ingestion. And digestion is the mechanical and chemical processes that convert food into soluble substances. Well, it converts food into soluble substances. Soluble meaning it is grinded down into those nutrients that are then transported into the different parts of the body. And then there's absorption. It occurs when soluble nutrients are taken up by the bloodstreams in the intestines. And then there's egestion, which occurs when undigested food material called feces, like when you go to the toilet, the feces pass out of the body through the anus. The structure of the digestive system is as follows. There's salivary glands, the mouth, the esophagus, which is the pipe that connects the mouth to the tube that transport the food into your stomach. And then there's the pancreas, the liver, the gallbladder. There are two intestines, the large ones and the small intestines. The main components in the digestive system include the mouth, the esophagus, the stomach, the intestines, the liver, and the anus. Secondly, we will be discussing the circulatory system. With its function is to bring nutrients and oxygen to cells and removes waste products. So the main components in the circulatory system they include the heart. We all have a heart, and the blood vessels, which are the arteries, the veins, and the capillary veins, and also the blood. And the main processes that happen in the circulatory systems are the the circulation of blood between the heart and the lungs, and the circulation of blood between the heart and also the rest of the body. This is quite an interesting one because it's easier to read and it's not a complicated structure. So this might be easier to configure and learn. Next, we move on to components in the respiratory system. The main components in the respiratory system is breathing in,